PetScare.com.
Welcome back to National Report. The coronavirus outbreak has caused major lockdowns around the globe, but humans aren't the only ones affected by quarantine measures.
Animal shelters across the country have gone into crisis mode, fearing the arrival of new litters and abandoned animals with no one to adopt them. They're racing to empty kennels before being forced to resort to heartbreaking outcomes. Joining us now to discuss is co-president of Houston PetSet Company, Tena Faust. Tena, good to see you. You have your little pooch there as well. Describe what your organization does for our viewers.
Well, Houston PetSet has a twofold mission. We're a granting organization, so we provide grants to grassroots organizations in the Houston area that do rescue, spay, neuter, that are really in the trenches doing the heartbreaking and backbreaking work of animal rescue every day. Our other mission is to solve the problem of animal overpopulation and homelessness in the greater Houston area and beyond.
Right now, Houston, of course, facing a COVID-19 outbreak. What's the protocol for animal shelters while facing a pandemic like this?
Well, it's complicated, as everything is these days. The shelters, of course, want to protect their staff, protect their teams, and the people that are doing the work inside the shelters. So staff has been greatly reduced. Therefore, intake has been reduced as well. And so the challenge that provides for animal welfare organizations is the animals on the streets have nowhere to go. People that are struggling to care for their animals right now have no place to take them. And so there are no outlets for stray animals and for people that can't afford to keep their animals anymore. And we're getting calls every day, people asking for food, for help with veterinary care. So it's real.
It's easy to say, hey, this is because of COVID-19, but I just want to dive specifically with you, Tena, here with your expertise. Is it because of the shelter-in-place orders? Is it because of the quarantine advisory that we're seeing this happen to our animals? What is it specifically that's causing the big issue as you receive some kisses from your fur buddy?
You know, I think the core issue right now for us is the fact that we can't transport animals because states are shutting down their borders. We're no longer able to transport animals out of Houston into the states where there was a great demand for them. And so that's become a challenge. And then also as the shelters are limiting their intake, we're not able to get the animals off of the streets. And we had a crisis long before this. Houston has had challenges with animal overpopulation for many, many years. Hurricane Harvey didn't help. And then this happens. And so our concern really is for the animals that are stuck on the streets. They're become vulnerable to all kinds of bad things.
Is there any solution that could be found in regards to helping those animals? What about people across the country, too? How could they help out?
Well, the resources are definitely needed. If we're able to continue transports, we're still trying to get emergency transports together where we can to the states that are still allowing them to come in. But again, we weren't budgeted for this. Nobody's planning on that. So the budgeting for that is important. And then if we were able to do an airline transport, an airplane transport, which we've done in emergency situations, we've done it when hurricanes have hit, that would help us a lot. It would help us relieve the burden on the shelters that they're still feeling, because once this is over, we know the lines will be out the door where people are trying to relinquish their animals to turn them in because they can't properly care for them, which is heartbreaking. And our goals are to keep animals in homes where they are loved, where they are cherished, but they just need the resources. So we're also providing food in the community to families, dog food, cat food, and the basic veterinary supplies.
Real quick, we have to go, but I just want to point this out. CNN reports that Bush was giving 3 months' worth of beer to people who adopt or foster a dog in, I believe, Milwaukee, the first 500 to sign up. This definitely gets attention, but hey, look, this could be an idea that other companies out there could also do, Tena.
It could. It absolutely could. And if people were willing to step up, take one dog into their home, one cat into their home, it would make a difference. In a city this size and when people have time to do this, it's a great time to do it. So whatever incentives are out there, we're all for it. Anything we can do, as we say at Houston PetSet, for the animals.
All right, Tena, we're thinking about you and thinking about those animals as well. That's Tena Faust. She's the co-president of Houston PetSet Company. Thanks so much for speaking with us.
Thanks.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be right back.